GNA University is a university with difference, a university with research excellence, a university which aspires to make Punjab one of the brainy state, so that the talent which Punjabis have can be unleashed. Today I am feeling so grateful towards this university as it has given me a big opportunity to talk to a veteran, to talk to a renowned trainer and expert, Mr. Suneel Keswani. I'm feeling so glad, sir, because I have got this opportunity to talk to you. I'm feeling really honored and privileged. And firstly, I welcome you here, sir.
My privilege.
So I would like to ask you this question. How's your experience with GNA Group?
Well, if you really want to ask me in one word, my one word would be amazing. Simply amazing. It's something very eye-catching and something very captivating, which brings me again and again to this great forum.
Thank you so much, sir. Sir, as we were already interacting and as right now I'm interacting with you, I'm really feeling as if I should keep on listening to you because, listening to you is like we are listening to a melodious poem. And we all know that communication skill is a pivotal role in everybody's life. So if, as a renowned trainer, what strategies would you suggest to our students so that they can also improve their communication skills and become better in their personalities?
What I have found that in today's time, there is a very overload of communication from birth till the end. And thanks to the technology also interplaying the fact is, we are speaking a lot. But incidentally, what is happening is, we may be speaking a lot, but as far as connection is concerned, I don't see that. So that's where we also teach the students that beyond communication, there has to be a connect with the audience or connect with the person to whom they are talking. That's where they convey the message, or else it remains what is known as communication gap. Right. So we need to overcome this barrier.
Right, sir. Absolutely. Thank you so much for your answer. Sir, I really feel that when we talk about communication skills or when we talk about any other subject, it really needs a good motivation inside a person to talk about anything or to maybe to learn anything. So to take any subject forward. But when we talk about youth especially, when we talk about our students, they have big dreams. But when it comes to motivation and when it comes to taking up the challenges and responsibilities, they lack somewhere. So what strategies could we actually suggest to our students so that they can become self-motivated and self-directed?
Well, it is a very equally amazing scenario. At one end, this generation to what we are talking about, millennials, born especially after 1984, they have been a generation of big dreamers. And no wonder a few of the dreams have really come true. But at the same time, what I see, they do have big dreams, but then they don't have sometime those big motivation or big efforts. It is something like saying, okay, heaven, any and everybody wants to go. But the question is, how many of us are prepared to put in those efforts? Or how many of us are willing to die for that great occasion? And one thing more which we are seeing as a trend is that this is a world of instant gratification. So many of these students, courtesy their parents, for whom they have become a center of attraction, a center of gravity, many of their needs have been fulfilled like this. And in some places, exceptionally, I have seen that even parents have become ATM counters for their kids, anytime, money. So what is happening is sometimes these kids or students tend to have this thought process, a false thought process, that everything and anything is available on demand, which is not so. You would realize that you are equally great experienced, that without that hard work or without that sustained innings, nothing is possible. So let us inculcate this commitment, this dedication and this hard work in our students, and I'm sure this is a fantastic generation ahead of us.
Right, sir. But you're really being modest because I'm not that, trainer. I'm not trainer like you are. So this is your modesty really. But thank you so much for your compliment. And now, actually, as we are talking about communication, we are talking about motivation, and we are talking about the overall life which is there in front of the students. So, basically, are we trying to talk about the life skills which are required in everybody's life, and what importance does it actually play to incorporate life skills in every individual?
Well, that's a very good question. If you really ask me in terms of today's education, what it suffers, especially in our home country, India, at one end, if we see India as a whole, it's one of the greatest countries which the world has to see. But incidentally, it is not with the world-class education system. That is the dilemma of India in the 21st century. Even in spite of the fact that we are having world-class institutions being developed here, we still do not find ourselves in the world ratings. We all need to realize that good education, if you really ask me, is not only imparting these degrees or diplomas or certificates, because this may make you eligible, but this may not make you employable.
Right, sir. True.
What we need today is not models, but actually speaking, role models. And that's where the specific intent of our great education and great input these institutions are offering. So if we can really, I would say, develop a holistic approach to the education, whereby not only we are teaching them on skill development, as you are referring to, but also teaching them a balance of life and their relationships and also their health. So that's where the whole holistic definition comes into play.
Right, sir. I really agree with your point, and actually, I would like to add into it, because today only I read somewhere John D. Rockefeller said it, that I will pay more to the ability to the people who have who deal with other people than any other ability under the sun. So basically, people today lack those skills, those communication skills and the people skills which we are talking about.
Absolutely. I'm very favor of the fact that all of us can speak, but only few of us can connect.
Right.
Because connection is an art. I recall in earlier few years back, there used to be an ad, commercial ad in the media, connecting people.
Right.
So that is the missing element today. So once we are on that platform and the code which you have given, I think we are on the right track.
Right. So, sir, if I may ask you that we have talked about so many skill sets. Now, can you please tell me that what are the corporate expectations, or what actually corporate is looking forward from our students?
You asked a very $1,000,000 question, and that's on the lips of any and everybody in the corporate, especially. In the 21st century and the world, we are surrounded by a globalization where the world is becoming smaller, but the markets are becoming bigger. So in this scenario, and especially with social media also coming to play, net technology also coming to play, artificial intelligence also coming into play. So today, knowledge has become a commodity which is very easily available. At connecting with people which you have referred to, or are they really good at communication? Now, language can be one part, English can be one part, but even otherwise also, even in regional languages, if we are good and we combine with English, we still can make a breakthrough. And number 3 is, are they good at other newer areas and skills which we have to take into account? Not only those simple basic behavioral skills like teamwork or leadership or connecting with people, but today newer areas which have come up like analytical skills or problem solving skills, or maybe having those good etiquettes or even cross-culture etiquettes are from online. So the bookstore, normally we have headings like management, like spirituality, like religion, like fiction, like non-fiction, and most important segment is self-help. But nowhere in any bookstore I find a heading, help others. Now that's a very peculiar thing. In true sense, we as a humanity or humanitarian cause, or we as a country, or we as a world would gain more by helping others
True, sir.
than only being a selfie or a self-help. So that's what my proposition is, and that's what a world I look forward to in the field of education.
Actually, you have given me a point which should be incorporated in this whole world, and every problem will be eradicated from the society if humanity becomes the religion, as you have rightly said.
Absolutely.
So I'm really, really very grateful and feeling really fortunate as I've got this opportunity to talk to you, and it was really very nice talking to you, sir.
Happy to
It was completely my pleasure talking to you. Thank you
Same
so
here,
much, sir.
same.
Thank you so much.
Thank
sir.
you.